start sweating like an old banshee when I get down there, you know what I'm saying? Sweat like a crazy person down there, brother. Holy cow. So I'm just going to set you guys up here for just 2 seconds. You guys can have a little look at the view here. I'm just going to take off my jacket because it's so warm out. Holy cow. Woo. Wife's had doctor's appointment right now, and then I'll go pick her up. And yeah, so I got a little bit of time here. I get a little bit of time here to go live with you guys as well. And yeah, let's go. Basically, let's go down and see what we can see. Basically, keys are in my pocket. I got everything I should need for this live stream. Forgot me sunglasses, but we can live without that. We can live without the old sunglasses, guys. So I'm just gonna keep it like this for now, so that way I don't reveal my location. You know what I mean? This is like a spot that the locals know about, and it's like a pretty cool little spot to find stuff, like random stuff too, like that you wouldn't think you would find on a beach. You know what I mean? Like, you guys will see when we get down here. You guys will see when we get down here what kind of crazy stuff you can find here. But okay, so just for reference here, I'm going to switch the camera over. So that way, there we go. That way, there we go. Then you guys can see exactly what I'm seeing. And it's low tide right now too. It's low tide, which is perfect because then you can get all the way across. So what our plan is, this side over here is kind of swampy, and this side over here is like the ocean side, right? So we just watch our footing. You gotta watch your footing, make sure you don't slip. I got boots on, so I got good ankle support. And yeah, this is where we are at today, folks, for our live stream every day until we reach 20K subscribers. We're almost there, guys. We're at 19K. We're at 19K. When I checked this morning, we were at 19K subscribers. And yeah, we're really making her, guys. We're going to get there. We're going to get to that 20K subscribers, guys. We're going to get to that 20K subscribers. Look at the barnacles and that on the rocks over there. That's kind of crazy. Double tap that screen, guys. If you're just new here, we do live streams all over Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia, Canada, where I'm from. And we also do vlogs and videos and just create all kinds of different content that I find interesting. And also, you guys can recommend content you guys would like to see on the RTO Media channel as well, and we can try to work with you guys. We got community tab on my channel, so you guys can go on the community tab, post on there, as long as you're a subscriber and everything. Like, there's a little piece of driftwood. Would be nice for, like, say, like would be nice for doing arts and crafts and stuff like that. I'm gonna go up here and show you guys this, that the locals little local hangout spot here. It's not too bad today. See, like, look, you got this big piece from the breakwater over there. You can sit down. There used to be like a whole teepee and everything down here. It used to be right over here. There was like a little teepee made. So it either got washed away or they burnt it for firewood. But see what I mean about this area? Like, you never really know what you're gonna find down here. They burnt that big log. Holy cow. That's crazy. Double tap that screen, guys. Let's get the likes up in here. Let's get more people in the chat. We're coming at you guys live from Nova Scotia, Cape Breton Island, Canada. We're here at Cape Breton Island, Canada. Again, was supposed to rain today. And look at this. The sun is out. The sun is out and shining. Wife is at docking appointment, so I'm just out here getting, look at all this driftwood here. Like, holy cow, there's so much driftwood. The wife could find so many different things down here for her arts and crafts and stuff like that. Like a piece of a lobster trap, you know what I mean? You can make like ocean, East Coast style, art, right? You know what I mean? Like East Coast style art, Cape Breton style art out of the stuff you find down here. Now it's getting a little bit, she's getting a little bit schmelly down this way. She's getting a little bit schmelly down this way. I'm just trying because usually when the high tide comes in, you can't get right here. So I'm just trying to see if I see any pieces of big sea glass. I found a huge piece of sea glass here on one live. Like massive last year. Massive piece of sea glass last year. I don't even know what I did with that. Look at all the stuff that washes up there. Crazy when you think about it. There's where the rig is, way up there. The rig's way up there, guys. The rig's way up there. So we got a little bit of a walk here, but we're going to make it over to that old breakwater and boardwalk. There's a couple lobster traps that washed up. 1, 2, 3, 4 lobster traps right there that washed up. I am sure there's got to be sea glass in here somewhere. And the smell today isn't even too bad right here, to be honest. No, not too bad. Back there for a second was a little bit, there was a little bit of a smell, but right here is pretty good, actually. Right here is pretty good. Not gonna lie. Look at that down there, that sand. I gotta go down and check it out. Looks beautiful. It just looks beautiful. That nice sand. Probably gonna be very soft. Is it like quicksand? No, not well. Yeah. Oh yeah, a little bit. It does look beautiful though. Nonetheless. Oh, like the birds out there. The birds and the bees. And then you got the bird tracks here. And then you got my tracks coming in. Let's go, you guys. Double tap that screen. Share out the live stream. RTO Media live every day until we reach 20K. And here's what I mean about low tide and high tide. So when it's low tide, see, this is usually underwater, right? But when it's low tide, you can't get out here to this spot out here. But when it's high tide, this is full of water here when it's high tide. This is completely full of water. It even goes over to there sometimes too, right? So low tide, you can get over here. And it's pretty cool. What's over there. It's an old dock and stuff, I think, from the war way back when. You gotta be careful because these rocks are slippery. Because they're full of, like, the barnacles on that one. All full of barnacles and stuff on that one. And, holy, they're slippery. Whoa. I'll be careful. I just want to get over to that old boardwalk over there, or breakwater, so to say. Without breaking my neck, of course, too. We don't want to do that. We don't want to be... Oh, God, I think I swallowed a fly or something there. Look at that little lobster claws. A bird got a lobster. Somebody had some good eats. A bird had some good eats. I can get across now. Timber, welcome in, brother. welcome in. MDM, CBRM, what's going on? It's Adam. Oh, what's up, brother? Love that spot? Yeah, I know. The only thing I don't love is the smell. Oh, there's another lobster claw. There. The only thing I don't love is the smell here. Other than that, there's them birds that are endangered. I forget what they're called. Them little birds. And Timber, brother, yes. What's going on, brother? Probably working hard probably working hard again, huh? Working away, working on the grind. See, our plan was to get up onto this old, whatever the heck, breakwater or boardwalk maybe at one point, because there is a structure over there. Let's see if we can make it to the structure over there. And this was used for something or other back in the day. I just can't quite remember right now what it was used for, right? I think it had something to do with, what is that out there? A loon? Oh, that's a beautiful loon. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. It's a beautiful loon. It's the one with the white on it. Look. Let's see if I can zoom in on that loon. It's the one with all the white on it. See, look. That's a loon, right? Pipers, yeah, sandpipers, that's it. Yes. That's it. Yeah, you're right. My God, brother, you got some knowledge. Probably memory, too. Probably better memory. See, my memory is all shot from the concussions and stuff like that. My memory's shot. But there's the two loons out there, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah. There's a crab down there. I'm going to hop down, and I'm going to go this way, because this is the way I went before. And I got my cold brew from McDonald's today, and they did it right. Look, crab. We got a crab. He didn't make her, but we got a crab. Yeah, this is easier walking here. This is nice walking here. And there's good service here, which is also a bonus, so I don't got to drag the Starlink along with me to do lives down here. It's just like I said, some days there's quite the smell down here, right? Today now, for some reason, it's fine. Like I said back there a little bit, there was a little bit of a smell. Oh, another lobster claw. Holy cow, the birds are getting the lobsters, eh? Birds are getting the lobsters. I guess the seagulls and the loons and stuff would eat the lobsters, eh? Because I seen a seagull yesterday with a lobster in its mouth. And he munched and crunched away on that. They bring them up to shore, peck them apart, and eat them. We bird watch with the kids. Love exploring. Yeah. You try to do a live at the beach, but no internet. Yeah. See, a lot of beaches around Nova Scotia, especially, there's no service, or very, very, very poor service. Not enough to do a live, right? You need a good, there's another part of a lobster. You need a good at least 20, 30 megabytes per second download, and then you need at least 12 to 15 upload to do lives, right? So if you don't get that, it just won't work, especially on YouTube, guys, because on YouTube it streams at a higher quality for some reason, and it'll lag out and glitch out and stuff if you don't got a good connection. Whereas TikTok will optimize the video stream depending on the quality. Oh, there's one piece of sea glass I found so far. Again, I haven't really been looking that hard. Did one last night by the fire, though. Did a short on the ferry, but windy. I don't know what's going on, brother. I might have to, what is that black stuff I got in my hands? Tar. That must have been from when I jumped over that thing over there. Tar on my hand. Well, you can go down on the pants down there, Tar, because these are my bush pants anyway, so it doesn't matter. I love these bush pants. The Wrangler gear, I love the Wrangler gear and the Levi's gear. I find it very durable and rugged and lasts long, right? Another piece of a lobster. The birds are The birds are really cleaning up down here, that's for sure, that's for sure. But I want to show you guys the structure, what I was talking about down here, and how I think this possibly was used back during WW1, WW2, stuff like that. Watching for U-boats and for submarines and stuff coming into the harbor, coming into the port of Sydney. That's what I think it was used for. I'm pretty sure. I thought I Googled it before, but again, I got a bad memory, so I can't really 100% remember. But you guys will see what I mean in a second. And I'm going to warn you right now, you got to be careful. There's another one. You got to be very careful where we're going here. There's another one there. We got to be very careful because there's like big steel spikes that are sticking up out of it. So we just have to be careful what we do when we get there is all. And we're almost there anyway. We're almost there, but what a gorgeous view. What a gorgeous view, guys. Like, look at this for starters. Look at this. Yeah, that old buoy, yeah. Some kind of a sub trap or something like that. Yeah, they probably had something set up with that. Maybe some kind of, like back in the day, an underwater sonar or something. Yeah. But it was definitely from WW1 and 2. Definitely. Because, wait till we get down here. It's so sick. It's so sick. It's just a little walk. I'm going to go up yonder because now we're away from that other piece. We got some other stuff that washes up. Like, these things wash up all the time. They must be from boats or something. Whatever that black thing is with the, like that. Some kind of a stripping of some kind. I don't know what that is. We are in Canada. This is Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia, Canada. Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia, Canada. And we are on what's called a sandbar right now at low tide. And you can't get here unless it is low tide. So it's low tide right now. So we're going to check out, see right there. Yeah, that's what Adam was talking about. That's what Adam was talking about right there. MDM CBRM was talking about this right here. Used to be part of a submarine defense mechanism, right? Back in the day. So you guys, if you didn't already, double tap that screen, like the video, and of course, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road. I'm bushwhacking now, guys. I'm bushwhacking now. Because there's a little path up here of rocks. Little path of rocks up here. Yeah, we're live streaming every day until we reach 20K subscribers. Live streaming every day until we reach 20K subscribers. We're almost there, guys, too. We're almost there. We're at 19K. Last time I checked, we're at 19K. And that's pretty darn close to the 20K. Like, look at this. Look at this, an old part of a car. We got an old part of a car that washed up here. What do you think this is, huh? Look, we got, looks like an old sway bar link or something like that. Look at this. It's a whole, like, frame, the whole subframe of a car. Whole subframe of a car. Like, look at that, look. The tie rod end. The tie rod in and out. The whole, literally the whole subframe of a car here. Washed up here. Like, that's what I mean. You never know what you're going to find here, right? You never know what you're going to find here on this beach. You just really never know. Look at that. Sway bar, not the sway bar link. Oh yeah, that's the sway bar link. The sway bar link's still in there, for God's sake. Look at that. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. And then a beautiful seashell underneath there, but she's cracked. Would have been nice, but it's cracked. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue on, guys. Let's continue on. I found that funny. An old subframe of a car. She was pretty rusted out. It was there for a hot minute. Oh, nice little breeze though, guys. Nice little breeze today. So it's keeping the heat down a little bit for me. And I'm just taking my time. I'm just taking my time, guys. I'm just taking my time because, whew, she warm. She warm, and my back and my knees are shot. Unfortunately, my back and my knees are shot. So I got to take my time when I do things. When I do these lives and go for these walks and hikes and stuff, I just got to take my time. That's all. That's all. As long as I take my time, I'm good to go. I'm good to go. If I feel sore or anything, I'll sit down for a few minutes, chat with you guys for a few minutes, you know what I mean? And, yeah. I wanted to try to get over that structure over there, brother. I didn't realize how far over it was. I can't believe I, walked over there. I remember walking on a path. I'm in the wrong area, brother. I'm in the wrong area. See, that was last year I walked over to there. So we're going to do the shoreline. We're going to do the shoreline approach. More beautiful that way anyway. More scenic that way anyway. Going down through here. It's more scenic going down through here. And we might find some beach glass or something right along the way. Because again, this is where I found the biggest piece of beach glass that I've ever found. You can see where the tide comes. You can see where the tide comes there. And, yeah. But we'll be back before low tide. We'll be back before low tide. And, yeah, look at that beautiful shot. Gorgeous here today, guys. It's gorgeous here today. Mailbox spot in South Bar was the spot for insurance claims. Yeah, yeah, right. That's happened too. I remember that. I remember hearing people going over the bank there. But we got two good vehicles now, so we wouldn't want to do that. Wouldn't want to do that. I love my truck. My truck's paid for. That was bought cash. That's an old truck, right? That Sierra that I got. That's a 2014. That's an older truck. So that was bought cash, right? So that's paid off and everything, you know what I mean? The wife had that Jeep. When we first got together, we needed a vehicle. So we financed that Jeep. They really sold us. They really sold us on it, right? And how good it was and how good a condition it's in and how good it is off-road and you can have so much fun with it and this and that. And then obviously there was nothing but problems from day one. And yeah, we had a terrible, terrible, terrible experience with Jeep throughout the whole time and with the dealership. But the dealership did send us down the Equinox, which was and is in very, 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 very good shape. So they kind of made it right in a way. But it took years, right? It took years. So we had to drive around for years with that broken Jeep, for God's sake. So we're blessed. We're blessed now that the Jeep is gone. The wife got the Equinox, and I got the Sierra, right? So when we go out and do this and do that, if it's not going too far or you're just ripping around town, the Equinox is perfect. Because it's 4-cylinder and it's easy on gas. Whereas my truck would burn a lot more gas to go do the same shot. You know what I mean? But when you want to go camping and stuff like that, that's where the truck comes in clutch, right? Because then you got all the room and stuff. Like we're getting close. Look, here's the old docks from back in WW1, WW2 days. That's how old this stuff is, guys. That's literally how old this stuff is. This is back from WW1, WW2, when they were using people and just really low technology to identify submarines coming in to the port of Sydney and stuff like that. And a lot of people don't know, a lot of boats, a lot of ships, merchant ships and stuff like that were sank off the coast of Cape Breton Island. So if you guys don't know that one, I'm going to go up on here and get you guys a good little look. See? Look at this. Look at this view. Look at this view here. Wow. And then, looks like that's about as far as I'm going because I don't want to go in that water. Pretty clear though, huh? I had 07 Colorado. Missed my little truck. Yeah, them Colorados were good little trucks. They were good little trucks. My uncle literally does landscaping with Chevy Colorado. And he says it's really hard on gas, obviously, because he's towing stuff with a small truck. And he's towing landscaping gear with a small truck. That's why he finds it hard on gas. But other than that, I mean, excellent. You know what I mean? Like, great. Like, for reliability and stuff like that, and for maintenance and stuff, excellent. Like, excellent. Compared to some vehicles like Jeeps. Like, I find Jeeps and Chryslers and Dodges in general, it's like every single year you need to replace the bushings, or else your tires start to camber in the back and then they start to wear out. Like, I was rotating my tires on the Jeep almost on a bi-weekly basis just so that way they would last, or the belts would be showing on the inside. The camber was that bad. I had multiple mechanics look at it, tried to tell them what was wrong with it. Ain't nobody listened. Brought it to one shop to get fixed. They put the bolt for the camber in backwards. So they put the camber bolt in backwards. And in order to redo that camber bolt, you got to take everything apart and take it out again, right? So yeah, they really screwed us. Plus, they charged us, they didn't even give us a discount or nothing. It was top dollar. We paid top dollar for that repair job to be done. So, you got to really be careful where you go to get your work done. Ooh, another little piece of green. Another little piece of green. That's why I like doing the work to my vehicle myself. Because I know what's going on. I know what I'm doing. Not that I know what I'm doing. I don't mean it like that. I know what parts I'm doing. You know what I mean? I know what parts I'm doing. I know what parts I'm putting in. I know what oil I'm putting in. That's another thing, guys, too. So when you go for oil change, now depending on your dealership, some dealerships are honest, right? A lot of dealerships, though, are scams. And you'll go in for your synthetic oil change. What is that? Like, what even is that? It's heavy, whatever it is. I don't know. But they'll say they're putting the full synthetic oil in, and they won't. They won't. And you'll never know. You'll never know. But then you paid for a synthetic oil change, which is a lot more than a regular oil change. Hence why I like to go buy the oil when it's on sale myself and do the oil changes myself. And then I know the synthetic oil went in, it's full, and we're good to go. You know what I mean? And it doesn't take long out in the yard to do an oil change, guys. It's not too hard. All I got to do is take the skid plate off, unbolt the drain plug, take the filter off, let her drain good. I always flush her out with some regular oil. And then I leave it just drip, 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 drip. I try to get as much out as possible, right? Some people do the diesel thing, dump the diesel down through it. And then that gets rid of the rest of the old oil that's in there. But I don't bother with that. My truck has been so well maintained that the oil in it is still, like, it still looks super clean. So there's no gunk inside the engine. So, yeah, when I do my oil changes, it just makes it that much more better because somebody already kept up on the oil changes And yeah, somebody already kept up on the oil changes, and that makes it so much easier now for me to keep up on the oil changes. And it's all nice and clean. It's all nice and clean. So yeah, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there to that structure like I was telling you about. I want to show you guys that structure. That's my main mission for today, because like I said, you normally can't get over here. You normally can't get over here unless it's low tide. And it's low tide right now, so we're going to get over here. I haven't got over here since last year, so I'm pretty pumped that I'm actually getting over here, to be honest. Pretty pumped. Hello, how are you? Very nice. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is from Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia, Canada. Oh, look at that big seashell. Oh, that one. Sick. Seeing if we see any good beach glass or anything here today, but I also haven't really been looking too hard for it. Because I'm trying to just make it over to this structure here. Show you guys the structure from WW1, WW2. And yeah, the beautiful sight you get from down here. That's what I want to show you guys. That's what I want to show you guys. So, unfortunately, I think it's, holy cow, we're at, this got to be about 2 kilometers or something so far. We got to be getting close. It's a bit of a walk, a bit more of a walk than I thought, actually. So, yeah, hopefully wifey's out of her doctor appointment a little bit later. A little bit later than we expect, so that way I can get to this structure. You can start to see it now, guys, where that pole is. Like the light pole is still there from the power pole. The power pole is still there. From years and years and years and years and years ago, the power pole is still there. Obviously nothing running to it, but it just shows you that this was used back in the day, right? Like, oh, imagine I found a blue piece of sea glass here. That'd be sick. But so hard to find blues and reds. I find it so hard to find blues and reds. That's like the hardest to find, blues and reds. But we do normally find 1 or 2 little pieces when we go, but this isn't our regular beach we go to. Well, this isn't a beach, but this isn't our regular spot we go to for sea glass. I wanted to do a live. Well, the wife was at her docks, and yeah, I figured I'd come down here because it was low tide. I checked the tide times, it was low tide, and I'm like, oh, I'll be able to get on the sandbar. So I was like, I'll go and I'll check it out. Make sure it's not too dank there, right? Because sometimes down here from the seaweed and stuff, it gets so stinky that it's almost unbearable to be down here, right? But yeah, we're supposed to get some more nice weather on Thursday. So I might do an ATV run or a bike run on Thursday. I'm not sure yet. We're spontaneous though, so honest to God, I honestly don't know. We could literally end up doing anything. So this is the structure I wanted to show you guys. Now, like I said, there's spikes. There's spikes sticking out everywhere, so you got to be careful. Red and orange is some of the rarest. The colors comes from gold, actually. Oh, really? You got jars of it? You need to change your oil soon. Yeah, so do I. I got 40% showing on my oil life thing, right? But I don't really go by that. I kind of go by the dipstick and how the oil looks, right? That's what I go by. The dipstick and how the oil looks. If the oil looks good, then what's the point of changing it, right? You know what I mean? If it's still clean, that thing is like that thing that's on the truck, especially my older truck. Oh, there's a clam. I broke it. I stepped on it. Clamshell. I'm going to sit up here for a second, take a break. And yeah, this is the structure I'm going to show you guys. Like, look. See all around here? Holy. And see the telephone pole? The power pole there? So this was used back in the day to keep an eye on the Port of Sydney right here. To watch for submarines and stuff. I am going to, let's see here now. I don't want to jump down there because of my knees. We're going to go the safe way, guys. We'll take the safe way. Just because of my knees and my back. I got to be careful. I got to learn to be careful, right? It's like when you weren't aware of an injury and then you are aware that you have an injury, it's like you got to remember. Like, look at this spike here. I could have just put my hand right through that one. So that's what I said. If you're down here, guys, if anybody's local and they come down here, just be careful. Look at that spike in the rock. Or not that spike, that hook and point in the rock there. That's sick. That's pretty sick. But look at this. Look at this. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. I mean, you don't get much better than this. You don't get much better than this. And you probably don't get much better of a sitting spot than right here. I gotta take a short little break. Oh, just give me 1 sec there, guys. Just give me 1 sec. I'll put you so you can see me for a second. Oh, I gotta just get up on this rock here without getting poked by anything. And yeah, we're just here at the sandbar. You do believe me, Mark Jefferson. What's up? What's up, Mark Jefferson? What did you say? What did he say? Kayla, welcome in, baby. Welcome in. What's going on? What's going on? We're just here. We're at that structure. That's why I got it facing my face right now, because I had to climb up on the structure. And you got to be careful. There's like spikes. Look at all the spikes everywhere. You got to be so careful. Like you could be impaled by one of them and be done, right? So you got to be very, very, very careful here. But here's my view right now, guys. Here's my view right now. Mark Jefferson, you do believe me. What do you mean I do believe you? What is it? What is it? You can't just come in and say you do believe me. Oh, what is it? Did anybody catch that? What he was talking about? I have no idea. I honestly have no idea what he's talking about. You do believe me. Mark Jefferson, I don't even know who that is. Oh, you don't get a better view than that. Oh. Yeah. This is quite the view, isn't it? This is quite the view, isn't it? This is quite the view. I gotta walk back, babe. I gotta walk back. You're gonna be out at 2:20, you said? You're gonna be out at 2:20-ish? So it is 2:01 right now, and I got a little bit of a walk back. So you're going to be out the doctor's office at 2:20, so... No, he was saying you don't get a better view than this. So, I think he came into one of the lives one day telling me to come down here to get a good view. I think that's what that was. Around 2:30. Okay, I'm going to start walking back. You guys, I don't know if you can see it on my face or not, but... Whoo! She's warm, guys. She's warm. I'm getting the old... Yeah, the peak of that almost lines with the red thing in the water. It almost does, yeah. I wonder if they had something going from... Oh, they definitely did. That's probably how they sent the power to it back in the day. That's probably how they sent the power to it back in the day. Maybe they had somebody on there, for God's sake, for all we know, right? They could have had somebody on there, for all we know. But, babe, just to be, so you know, anti-sub, yeah, it was for anti-subs and missiles. Just so you know, the car is right there. So I gotta walk back. I didn't realize it was like 2-kilometer hike to this structure, but I had to show the structure. I had to show you guys the structure that was down here. And now we're gonna walk the shoreline back. I'm gonna walk the shoreline back here. And I'm just gonna take my time, like I said, knees, back, bad. Your boys got bad back and knees, so I gotta take my time when I go do things, and you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. And this cloud coffee from McDonald's is just as good, if not better, than Tim Hortons. And we didn't have to go through the hassle of going to 3 different Tim Hortons to get a friggin' cold brew. Like, that was nuts. We're gonna get back there. We're gonna get back there. Babe, we're getting back there. We're getting back there. I'm on my way. 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 I'm going as quick as I can. I can only go so fast, though, because I'll overheat. If I drop down here, there's nobody down here. So if I drop down here of heat exhaustion, I gotta pray a wheeler or something comes and gets me, or I wake up. You know what I mean? I've never dropped of heat exhaustion before, so... But I'm also older now and in worse shape than I was when I was in the Army. So, yeah, I just got to be careful. But I'm going as quick as I possibly can. I didn't realize what time it was. Time flies when you're doing these lives. You'll realize that as you do more of your TikTok lives. And time sort of just starts to fly when you're doing it. And you kind of get lost. You kind of get lost in the track of time. I guess I shouldn't have done this right now. This was a bad time to do this. And I should have waited. I should have waited till later. But stupid me decides to go and do it now while she's at the doctor's appointment. Oh, stupid me. I shouldn't have done that. That was a dumb idea. Shouldn't have done that. At least I got you guys good views anyway. I got you guys good views. So, you guys got to see the structure over there. You guys got to see the low tide down here at the sandbar that you normally don't see unless it's low tide and you want to hike all the way down here. Oh. I'm just going to have to get back to the car and get my shirt and everything off and de-sweat here. And, yeah. Oh! Almost fell there. Yeah, I just got to watch the rocks. They're a little slippery here and there. And the footing isn't great, as you guys can see. Footing isn't great. I'm trying to take the quickest path I can back to the car. God damn it, I should have drove the 4-wheeler out here. I could have drove all the way down here and then flew all the way back to you. You know what I mean? Got in the rig and went and got you. Frig's sakes. This is where it's hard. Going through here, these big rocks. But we're getting there. We're rushing. We got a time limit here. We got a time limit here, guys. We got to get back. So the wifey isn't waiting. We got to get back. Whew. Oh. What is that? An old deep freeze or something? Yeah, exactly right. An old deep freeze. Oh, I'll use it to walk up on. Is it safe? Yeah. That's what other people are using it for too. Oh my God, the sun. Oh my God, it's warm. Whew. This was stupid. I shouldn't have came down here at this time. I knew I shouldn't have done the live until later. I told you I shouldn't have done the live until later. Look at this. Look at this. I found somebody's work hat. Marine Atlantic. That's a saver. That's a saver right there, guys. That's a saver right there. We're saving that. A Marine Atlantic hard helmet that came off of, that fell off of the ferry. I wonder if it was a worker that fell overboard or something like that. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool find. That's a pretty cool find. That's a pretty cool find. No, I can't, I gotta come get you. Holy cow. Can't take my time. You'll be waiting forever. Oh, I'm gonna try to cut through here. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. Maybe it'll work. Holy God. Maybe. There's a path over here. There's a path over here. I do remember that. There is a path over here. Oh, there it is. Four-wheeler path. That's what I was saying. Bring the wheeler down. Here you go. Look at all the crickets. Oh, the sweat going into my eyes is burning. I need one of them sweatbands for over my eyes. Holy cow. Oh. Oh, just one sec, guys. I got to, oh. It's hot there too. Yeah, it's getting, that sun came out. It was supposed to rain. Again, it was supposed to rain today. Luckily, it's not. This is like the swamp side over here. This is usually where you get the smell from. But, holy cow, guys. Holy cow. I gotta get going. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but I'm gonna pay for this. I will pay for this later on. I will pay for this later on. Oh, God. Next time I gotta go with my gut feeling and my instinct. And, I mean, like they always say, go with your gut. Always go with your gut. And I knew that, I kind of knew that once I go live, it's going to go over the time limit that, like, she's at the doctor's office and I'm going to have to leave. And I probably shouldn't have walked maybe so far down. I probably shouldn't have walked maybe so far down, but, hey, I thought I had time. Honestly, I thought I had time. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit late. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit late. I thought I had more time. I got lost. I lost track of time. And it happens when you're filming and you're vlogging and you're going live. You end up losing track of time sometimes. And, I mean, we're only at what is it, 2:11? Oh, God, yeah. You're going to be waiting a couple minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Now I feel really bad. Now I feel bad. Now I just feel bad. I shouldn't have went and done this. Should have waited till this evening. But it was just low tide. I wanted to go on the sandbar, right? My problem was I walked down to that structure. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have walked down that structure. That was too far away. Holy cow. Like, I still got to make it over there to the car. I love you too, babe. I still got to make it over to the car. I'm trying. I'm rushing. Oh, my God. The sweat is going in my eyes. It's burning. I'm gonna look like I'm baked as a motherfucker when I get back to the car because of all the sweat in my eyes. Whoo! Oh, we're not doing this again. We're not doing this again. When you got an appointment or something, I'm not going live. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna leave it go live like that. I can hardly see the screen, guys, because I got a bunch of sweat in my eyes. I can't really see the screen because I got a bunch of sweat in my eyes right now. And I got this Marine Atlantic hard hat I'm keeping just because it's, I've never found a hard hat on the beach before like that. So it's a keepsake. It's a keepsake. Just for, maybe I can give it to one of you lucky fans out there that watch the RTO Media channel. I'll send you a Nova Scotian Cape Breton Marine Atlantic helmet. You know what I mean? I don't know. Holy cow, if there was some shade, but there's no shade at all, look. Oh my God, it's just sun. It's just sun. And I'm sweating like a banshee. Russian, thought you were Canadian. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, I'm Russian right now. Canadian. Actually, that brings us to a talking point for this little walk my lineage, or my heritage, or whatever you want to call it, would be German and Dutch. And then on my dad's, oh, a feather? Is that a nice feather? Is that a nice feather? Is that nice? It doesn't tickle my fancy. Doesn't tickle my fancy enough to take it. I really wanted an eagle feather. But I'm not allowed to have one, so I'm gonna get a fake one. There's some little birds again. I'm stopping here. I shouldn't be stopping, but there's a little bit of a breeze here. And whew, it's helping me with the sweat. Oh, it's helping me with the sweat. Oh. But we learned anyway, doctor's appointments, don't leave to go live because you end up being late, because you end up losing track of time. So, oh, there's all kinds of them little birds here, right? This must be like their little habitat. Oh, my God, I get to the car, get the AC cranking, and I'll be good to go. And I'll be over to get you. It's not far anyway, so I'll be over to get you fairly quick. Hope I don't lose it in the beach glass. So it's over here where the sea glass is too, eh? Oh, hear my nose snuffling now from the sweating and everything. Woo! It's a warm day for a hike, brother. But see, the way I was trained and stuff, you don't go in shorts and t-shirt on a hike because of ticks and bugs, and you get all scraped up from the friggin' trees and stuff like that, right? That's my military bushcraft in me. I won't whew, yeah, this is the stinky side here, guys. Woo! Woo! Oh, I wish there was smell-o-vision. You guys could smell this. Holy hell. Lord Thunder, and that's a smell, brother. Lord Thunder, and that's a smell. Oh. Yeah, I gotta go home later. I gotta do a little bit of research on some things later, too. On my computer, I gotta do some digging. Because I seen a few things last night that kind of worried me a little bit. There's the car. At least I can see it a little bit. I seen a few things last night online that kind of worried me a little bit. And that's all I'm going to say. But I'm going to go home. I'm going to do some digging. And see what I can find. Right? See what I can find. Because if what's going on is going on, then I have to, I'd be obligated to say something, right? But what is that? Oh, a big seashell. I was like, what is that? But yeah, I do some research, that's all. I gotta get the facts straight before I come at anything, you know what I mean? Gotta get the facts straight before I come at anything, but the proof is in the pudding, so they say, right? The proof is in the pudding, so they say. So, I seen a few things last night that, some birds again, that worried me a little bit. So, yeah, I'm gonna do some research, I'm gonna do some digging. I'm gonna use my learned computer skills to do this digging and do this research, find out if what I believe is true, and also there's one more thing as well that I gotta check out, because I just have to, you know what I mean? It's one of them things you have to do. I can't say too much on here right now. That'll be for future lives, vlogs, or updates, or whatever, shorts. Update you guys as I get information, and like solid information, you know what I mean? I gotta have facts, and I gotta be 100% on it, right? Because I'm not gonna say something that's not true, and I don't want to say anything that's not true, and I also don't want to like, you know, give anybody a bad reputation that doesn't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So I like to have all the facts straight before I really say anything. But I'm a very skeptical person, and I'm a very cautious person, and I'm a very protective person. So I have to know that what I'm doing, what I'm involved in, yada, 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 is 100% legit and safe and friendly and family friendly and stuff like that, right? And yeah, so we're almost back, guys. We're almost back. There's a feather, but that's off of a bones and everything. I got the bones and everything on that one. I want that one in my hand. That's a diff from a dead seagull. Oh, what is that? Stencil. A stencil from Magic Kit. Stencil from a Magic Kit. Oh my word, we're making her back. Making her back. Oh, at least I can see the equinox up there. At least I can see the equinox. Thank you guys for all the likes. Thank you guys for all the likes. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. This is where the locals come down and have their little burn, you know. Probably fish here at night. I just sit down for just 2 seconds. Just 2 seconds. I'm overheating. Whew. Scottish and Irish here. Ah. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Scottish Viking. Yeah, I can see the Viking in you, brother. I can see the Viking in you for sure. Yeah. Oh, we're almost back to the equinox, babe. Once I'm back to the equinox, then like I'll be to you within a matter of minutes, right? You know what I mean? I'll get to the doctors quick. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll make her back quick. But isn't that cool? I found a Marine Atlantic helmet on the shoreline here. Like a worker dropped that off or something. You know what I mean? Dropped it off the boat or something like that. And it washed up here. That's what I said. You never know what you're going to find here, guys. You never know what you're going to find here. And I'm just going to keep it for a keepsake. And like I said, I'll give that out to one of you viewers. that comments on one of my videos or one of my shorts, posts in the comments tab or in the community tab on my channel, I will give this away. Nova Scotia Marine Atlantic hard hat. I will give this away to one of my followers if they want it. If they want it. Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia, Canada, Marine Atlantic hard hat that was found beachcombing. So if anybody wants it, all you got to do is like this video for starters, and go over, like, comment, and subscribe on one of my shorts or one of my videos, and I will pick one of you at random. I will pick one of you at random to send you the hard hat. So, saddened her, catch fish. I was last year. Fishing. I was doing lots of fishing content last year. There goes the ferry there, brother. There goes the ferry there. We're getting the ferry going out right quick. Oh, I had to sit down for a minute, guys. I felt like I was going to pass out. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the spies that are watching and stuff. I'm sorry that I'm being late, but I felt like I was going to pass out, so I had to sit down. And I had sweat going in my eyes, and I couldn't see. And yeah, we got spies watching here. We got more spies on TikTok, so that's why I got to get off of TikTok. There's too many spies on TikTok, and I got to, I mean, I don't hide anything anyway. There's nothing hidden on TikTok. It's like I'm not hiding anything, you guys. Like, I'm not making money off of any of this. Like, I don't know what you guys are thinking, what you spiers, you know what I mean, for my ex, the ones that spy for my ex. I don't know what yous are trying to pull, but yous are only making things worse. There's no money being made here on YouTube and TikTok. There is no money being made. So with that being said, spying on me and trying to make me look bad and then causing problems to the whole family is not helping anything. So get off the channel, go watch something that you like, go to a channel that you like, and go support a content creator that you like. Don't come in here spying on me and, like, I don't know who they are. I don't know who they are. And, like, TikTok last night, I did a little test on TikTok last night, and there was people coming in, and the second I got my mod to come up, they would disappear, and I couldn't even find out what their username was because they blocked me right away, right? So I know I got spies. So TikTok is full of spies, and they're trying to make me look like the bad guy. That's what's going on TikTok right now. They're trying to make me look like the bad guy. And it's going on between two communities as well. So on TikTok, I don't want to say too much because I don't got the facts 100%. Matt, what's going on, brother? We're just here watching the ferry go out, Newfoundland ferry go out there. Low tide here at the sandbar. And 2:26. Geez, I got to get going. I'm going to finish this. Coffee and get going. Oh, my goodness gracious. What's going on, Matt, buddy? How's your day going? It's hard to block them all because you don't know who's who, right? And who's like a real follower and stuff. And that's where I got to go do my digging, right? That's what I mean when I say I got to go home and do some research. I got to go, like, find out who these accounts are, right? And by doing that, you got to find the IP address of where the message and that came from and where the account came from and that, right? So that way you can link it to, like say if I found the IP address and it came from Germany, obviously it wasn't who I thought it was, you know what I mean? But if I got the IP address and it came back to, say, like New Waterford or Glace Bay or something like that, then I would know, right? Then I would know 100% where it came from. And yeah, it looks nice. It's beautiful out today, and it was supposed to rain. Beautiful out today, and it was supposed to rain. But yeah, I gotta go pick up the wifey, or else I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble between two women. I'll have my ex mad at me, and then I'll have my wife mad at me. So then I might as well just go hide in the barn all day. Oh, just kidding, wifey. Just kidding, wifey. If you're watching, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm on my way back to you now. The equinox is up there. I don't go far to walk. This was a beautiful live stream. You guys get to see the sandbar at low tide, which is awesome. I will be live again today. So we're on the road to 20K subscribers, guys. So if you guys didn't subscribe yet, smash that subscribe button. I always say leave the notifications on, smash that bell, because I go live randomly. There's no set schedule. Once I hit 20K subscribers on YouTube here, I'll set a schedule. I'll post it up so you guys know the schedule for my vlogs and for my lives. And yeah, we'll start doing it more. We'll start doing it more professionally once I hit 20K subscribers, because then we're in a different class of like say YouTubers, so to say. We'll be in a different class. We'll be pushed out more, and we'll probably start getting more and more people in the in the lives and stuff like that. Once we hit that 20K, that's a big milestone. Big milestone for me as well, because of course this was a dream of mine years ago, to be a YouTuber / content creator. At the time, it was only really YouTube. So, at the time, it was only really YouTube. So, yeah. Water. All right. This is where we're at, guys. Look at that view. Look at that view. Beautiful. People got property right on the water over there too, which is awesome, eh? But yeah, guys. Oh, what happened? Something stopped it. There, stop that. I need another coffee, I think. Well, now that you know, let's help get me to 5. Yeah, let's help get you to 5. I subscribe to your channel there, Adam, brother. We'll, yeah. We'll, see you in the next live, guys. I'm sweating here. I got to get the car going here. Oh, I got to get the car going here with the, holy, the heat in here. Lord Thunder and Jeebus. I got to get the car going with the AC running for a sec, cause, whoa. It's hotter than a, holy cow. Had that heat blow out for a second. Lord Thundering, guys. It is warm out. It is very, very warm out. Beautiful though. Beautiful though. Yeah, Adam's a good friend of mine that I grew up with as a kid. Literally as a kid. I grew up with him as a kid. And we connected again through social media. So that's awesome, right? We connected again through, I think it was through TikTok, actually, honestly. But I'm not going to stop using TikTok just because of all that other drama. But I'm not going to be posting up on there like I post up on here, right? You know what I'm saying? YouTube is my platform. I love YouTube as a platform. And this is what I'm going to use mainly, guys. Remember, when you're sweating and you're out hiking, chug at least a liter of water. Get a liter of water into you. Half a liter of water, close to a liter of water every hour. Try to get that into you so you stay hydrated. Oh, brother. I gotta get in on the AC for a sec here. Hopefully it's getting cold. Yes, it's getting cold. Oh, good. Good. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, yes. Blow at me, baby. Blow at me. Oh, the seat's hot because it's in the, oh, yeah, the emergency brake set. And we got to, yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you all later on in the next live, okay? We'll be live later on this evening, and we'll see you in a few hours. Peace out, guys. Thanks for joining in. I really appreciate each and every one of you that come to all the lives. Support the channel, helping us on the road to 20K subscribers. Let's go, guys. Peace.